Hey guys, it's Lego Maestro here, and welcome back to another episode of Hypixel. Now, before today's episode gets started, I do have a quick announcement, and that is that I'm doing a giveaway with Skier, a well-known Hypixel YouTuber. Pretty much, it is a very simple and plain giveaway. We're doing a rank upgrade and a booster, so if you're interested in either of those, the link is in the description. Oh man, guys, but other than that, let's get straight into the news, guys. Our first story is absolutely huge, guys. This one is coming from Ranked Skywars on Hypixel, and recently here on Hypixel, I have covered how the Hypixel has talked about giving out refunds for people in Ranked Skywars who have spent any coins on the game, whether by perk or by kit. They're making it completely fair for everyone, regardless of your rank, booster, whatever. And ladies and gentlemen, this week they made good on that promise, and let's just say a bunch of people got really rich because the Hypixel network tweeted out this. As we announced last Sunday, Skywars per coin spent on Skywars rank purchases are currently processing. You may find you have some coins. And they were not lying. Ladies and gentlemen, there are a bunch of YouTubers that got a ton of coins. I personally got 1.7 million coins. Pigtooth's got 3.3 million coins. Zyphalopagus got 4.4 million. Palikka got 7 million. Skier got 9 million. And ladies and gentlemen, the biggest jackpot of them all is coming from AoE. This guy, dude, you are not even gonna believe his number. Are you ready? 17.8 million Skywars coins. He currently holds the record for the most coins in Skywars. Like, dude, that is insane. Oh man, what an update this is, guys. If you're wondering why you happen to have some extra coins in your Skywars account this week, well, now you know. Alright, well, our next story is coming from Orange Marshall. This guy, pretty much every single episode, we cover how he is doing another bug fix on another minigame, and this week, of course, is no exception. And this week he did a bug fix and balance change patch to Murder Mystery. Here's a screenshot you can see of the forum post that he made, and again, like always, I'm not going to read off any of the changes, either the bug fixes or the balance changes. I'll just leave a link, of course, in the description if you are interested in that. But Orange Marshall, dude, good work. Keep up those updates. And speaking of updates, ladies and gentlemen, yes, it is time to talk about the BedWars update. Ladies and gentlemen, this week Hypixel released a new BedWars update version 1.2, and I've got to say, this is probably the most controversial update they have had in a long time. The forum post was personally made by Hypixel, who says, "Good news, BedWars fans, version 1.2 is here, featuring lots of great changes, new items to play with, and more. We think these new changes add even more strategies to play BedWars with, and help balance some annoying issues such as XP gain, mob usage, tools, and more." Now in this update, they added 4 new items to BedWars, but I've got to say, each one of its own is having its own discussion, because all 4 items are very unique. The first one is called a Bridge Egg. It's pretty much a very fast way to build, and it also includes the ability to fast build over to someone else's island. So as you can imagine, that is very controversial, because you know, someone could be at their island, they see someone over on the middle, and next thing they know, they have a bridge that instantly goes to their island. Like, that is super crazy. The next item, which is probably the most controversial item of the entire forum post, is Blast Proof Glass. This item costs 12 iron for 6 pieces. It pretty much allows you to place these items around your bed, and a very well-known BedWars strategy is to build over to your island and then TNT your bed so that it blows up, or at least it blows up the blocks around it so you can break it, and well, this glass prevents that, so they have to come down there and break it themselves. So for all the people that use that tactic, they are very upset about this. The third item they added is Hardened Clay. This is pretty much like obsidian. I mean, that's the way I think about it. Now, this can be broken with TNT, but it does take a few more pieces. And the last item, which is actually a perk, is called Quick Pick. This pretty much allows you to upgrade any pickaxe you have up to efficiency 5, which can be super fast through breaking to anyone's bed. Now, they did have some shop changes, such as favorite items, which I must say is probably my favorite feature of this entire update. It pretty much allows you to add an item that you normally buy in BedWars to your favorites list. For example, if the first thing you buy in every game of BedWars is Instone, you can add that to your favorites list, go there instantly and buy it. It's much simpler to use, and very useful. They also added a full rework of tools, whereas in the past you could get any tool if you had enough items and work yourself all the way up to diamond. So for example, you can't just have like 12 emeralds and instantly get that diamond pickaxe. Same goes with the axes as well. Now the next change, which is also very crazy, is a rework of mobs in BedWars. One of the main things in BedWars is that mobs tend to never despawn in the game, and that has definitely changed with this update. Silverfish now despawn in 15 seconds, and iron golems despawn in 240 seconds. And just so you know, that's 4 minutes. Anyway, they added some general changes and bug fixes as well, so of course I will leave a link to that forum post in the description. But dude, that was a huge update. I mean, they just added a ton of stuff. Now the staff and the admins have gotten a bunch of messages about this update, trying to get people to nerf stuff, take out stuff, add stuff. I mean, it's been crazy ever since this update came out. And so Hypixel personally responded to reply to all this in response to his own forum post, in which he said, "With this update, we tried to keep new features as minimal as possible, as we understand the BedWars community is very sensitive to changes. That being said, we wanted to try new things, so it's important that you guys have an open mind and try it out more than once before giving us feedback. If you only played one game and said it's bad, you will be ignored." He then goes on to say that they are aware of you guys' messages and all the comments about the update. Man, so many people have mixed thoughts about this update. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I mean, there's just been a ton of stuff about this, but overall, boy, if I call this a good update, people are gonna dislike the video, but if I call it a bad, you know what, it's an update. Guys, our next story is coming from Tactful, a well-known Hypixel admin, and this week marks his 2-year anniversary of joining the Hypixel team, so he tweeted out this: "I joined the Hypixel team exactly 2 years ago today. What a weird, wild ride so far. Proud to work with great people for a great community." Man, gotta give this guy a round of applause. I really love this admin personally. He has some great updates to this server. Dude, Hypixel wouldn't be where it is without you. Keep up the good work. Now, unfortunately, guys, I do have to bring down the tone for our next story because it is pretty sad. This one is coming from Hypixel himself, and he tweeted out this: "Still working on the Q&A video. Been having some health issues the past few days, so didn't do much progress. Sorry. Hypixel, my thoughts and prayers are with you. Feel better soon." Well, guys, now it's time for the weekly Hypixel milestones, and there's only 2 this week that I know of. The first is coming from Palikka, and this week he is 60,000 subscribers. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, check out that sub count right there. Hypixel Nation now over 28,000 subscribers. Guys, thank you very much for that. Ooh, man, YouTube rank is approaching. Well, guys, now it is time for our last story. Now, this isn't really official news like something I would normally cover, but it was just too good of a story not to show. This one is also coming from Hypixel himself, and this week he tweeted out something about Turbo Kart Racers that I thought was pretty interesting. The first tweet was made by Tapel, who says, "Turbo Kart Racers is the Comic Sans of Hypixel game modes," to which Hypixel responded, "Fun fact, I was one of the few that wanted it to be just an arcade game. And yes, I now use this as a told you so every chance I get." Man, there's your fun fact of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Well, now, guys, it is time for the community shoutout, and I've got a pretty good one for you this week. This one is going to Blta's Hidden Nuke Trap V2, and this is by far one of the best and funniest traps I've seen because it leaves it up to the other person whether they want to get trapped or not. Pretty much, this guy places down a chest that says "Do not open," and it's not even a trap chest, it's just a chest, but underneath it are a bunch of TNT minecarts that are triggered if someone actually opens the chest. I mean, it's just hilarious to see BLT on the other side of the island watching them as they open the chest. And I mean, they get blown sky high, guys. Again, the community shoutout is never a paid promotion. I just thought it was hilarious, guys. The link is in the description. And now it is time for the PvP song of the day. And this is going to Electric Joyride song called Origin. The link, as always, is in the description for that. You know, just some good PvP music. Honestly, it's just a catchy song, guys. If you haven't heard that already, go listen to it. So that's gonna do it for the news today. Guys, before I end off the episode, there is something I wanted to talk about. Guys, in the last episode of Hypixel, I got a ton of comments about the new intro. There were 2 main points I could see that you guys were frequently commenting about. The first is the music. You guys want it to be more upbeat, you know, more into the news. And the second thing is that you'd like it to be animated rather than the replay mod. I mean, it takes quite a bit of investment to get someone to animate a professional Hypixel intro. So even if I could, that would take at least another month to get an animated intro out for you guys. So I mean, it's either that intro or the old one. And I know you guys hate the old one. As far as the music goes, I am working on that. Guys, the growth on Hypixel recently has been so insane, guys. Thank you very much for that. Like I said, guys, YouTube rank is approaching very soon. Now, I can't say any guarantees, but it's possible within the next couple episodes of Hypixel I could end up having this rank. And I tell you guys this because I will be making my own personal Hypixel video dedicated to YouTube rank, because I mean, you know, it is a pretty big deal. So thank you guys very much for that. If you've got any news to submit, my Twitter and Discord are in the description as always. Of course, if you're for some reason not already subscribed, make sure you do that to stay updated on the Hypixel news. If you would like to submit for the play of the week, the link to that is in the description. That will be next episode, of course. And other than that, Hypixel Nation now over 28,400 subscribers, and I'll see you next time.